What's up, guys? It's Team Acardski back with another video.
Yes,
Today we're here with the prodigy himself, Mr. Roman.
Yes, sir.
Tell us what you did yesterday.
I got fifth at a case tournament. There was 32 people there.
Brainwash cards, right?
Brainwash cards.
Nice.
Shout out to them for hosting the tournament.
Nice. Any other shout outs?
The team, Unmatched Gaming, for always letting us be able to have a place to test. Friends and family that supported me and things like that. So, yeah.
God, yes. Let's get into it.
All right. I'm playing Branded, Pure. I'm playing Farah.
Ooh.
This
New
card,
cards.
I'm playing it at 1 because it's searchable with the Sword Soul Synchro.
Oh,
This
God.
is mandatory, I think, now at this point. I'm not like a huge brand enthusiast, but I've been on like a fight
Learning
with this-
curve.
a learning curve with this deck, which it's a really big learning curve compared to other decks like Cool Tune and things like that. So I'm still learning. It's a deck that you learn every day, but this card paired with High Spirits or Opening is just really insane, right? If I go Pharaoh Reveal Opening, you're not responding to this.
Yeah, that card just turns anything into super poly.
Yeah, which is, in this format, it's pretty strong. So there's a lot of times that people don't read this card and realize when this card gets into the graveyard by a spell or trap, it can special summon itself. When it special summons itself, it takes control of... when it hits the board and it activates its effect on field, it can take a monster on your opponent's field with the highest attack. If your opponent does not realize that's an effect, you could actually force an interaction. Because sometimes, let's say a random card like Mirror Jade, right? If I take your Mirror Jade, you're gonna be like, "Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that," or you're gonna try to banish the Farah and thinking it's not gonna resolve still, but then it does. But things like that, this card just forces interaction. It's good going first. I think it's really good going second.
For sure.
Obviously paired with these two, but you could do any spells in your deck and it still counts. I wouldn't do it on Super Poly, obviously, or Crown, but but things like that. They do force out a lot of interaction for the game states. But yeah, this card, I think it's mandatory.
Nice.
I'm playing 2 White Dragon and 1 Albaz. Obviously
standard.
generic in
Yeah.
every deck. 2 Cartesia, 1 Ecclesia, 1 Dogmatica, 1 Albion, 1 Aluber. I'm playing 1 Aluber because this is a good normal, yes, but there's
You really don't want to open it.
no. I'd rather just opening pitch Albion
And then
or
spec.
yeah, or Kit, Tri-Brigade Kit, so I could get an additional effect off of it. But a lot of times, if this is in my hand with other cards, I could normal this and then special White Dragon. So it's not too bad, but it's also a card that I don't really want to see. It's a hit or miss. It depends on my hand, but still a good card. Quem,
For standard.
Kits,
Oh,
Golden
yes.
Sword Soul. This card enables the combo to do some funny shenanigans. I think you need this because it puts you on the board of Quem and Mirror Jade, which is really strong, even though it's just 2 cards, plus a whole bunch of other cards you're going to have, Fall in.
You're getting 4 points of interaction from just those 2 cards.
Yeah, which, don't forget Mirror Jade can banish and dump.
And then that triggers Quem.
And then you're, off the races. But, 1 Mercuria.
Have to play it.
So we're going to go to the hand traps now.
Okay.
Everything's, standard in here. It's pretty decent. But,
It's Brandon.
yeah. 2 Droll, 3 Ash, and 3 Fua. The reason why I'm playing Ash and Droll is because I was feared at all the FTK shit. It's been shite that's been happening.
Yeah.
And a lot of the decks, I asked a couple of my friends that play FTKs. They told me that Droll can stop them sometimes. And if I could do this going first, where it can be really impactful, I might as well just main it and just be able to try to shoot my shot and hopefully it gets me there.
Live for the next turn.
Live.
For sure.
They get to build a board, but sometimes Brandon just breaks everything. Ash Blossom's really good going first or second.
Yeah.
It stops Fula. Sometimes like Elf Note, summon Regina on your turn to try to like rip a card out of your hand. You can like Ash the Regina, and it's kind of like really nice because it makes 2 cards.
Best hand traps in the game.
Of course. But I think these are like really good staples now, and they just help me win a lot. And like against Cool Toon, like I rolled a Cool Toon player once, and they kind of like made a really mid board, and it got me the win.
Yeah.
Because I was able to crack it. But yeah, that's the hand traps.
Nice.
We're gonna go to the spells. 3 Nadir Servant. I think it's pretty standard. I haven't seen a list without it play without it.
It's another starter. You don't necessarily have to go into the extra on your turn. You can easily go into it on your opponent's turn.
And you could also like dump some crazy cards like Garura, things like that.
Draw a card.
I'm not playing
Toolbox.
Yeah, I'm not playing in this list. I've revamped the list since I played this, but this list is still pretty nice.
Yeah.
3 High Spirits.
Best starter.
3 Fallen.
Best board breaker.
And then the 1-0s here. Opening and Branded Fusion. Playing Opening at 1.
We're still playing Branded Fusion in our branded deck.
Yeah, even though we Synchro Summon, right? This card's just like... I feel like this card's really good going second if you don't go into a Synchro, because like your opponent's like, oh, he doesn't have the Branded Fusion. Then they slap it down, and then you just go full crazy combo, and then you break your board, and you're just killing your opponent, and it just feels nice. But you definitely still play this. I think it's just a really good card still.
Yeah.
Even if your hand's like bad, like Branded Fusion dump like Kit and Albaz is still nice.
Yeah, there's a reason it's at 1.
Yeah. Opening at 1 just because, like I said, Aluber, it's the same thing with Aluber. Like, it just feels like you don't want to neg a card. Like, you don't want to, like, this card makes you discard, and it just doesn't feel good sometimes, especially with your hand being so insane. But, like, this card off of Albion dump to protect your, like, fusions is really nice. I usually use it for, like, protection from card effects.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just another extender, but it's protection.
Nice.
Super Poly.
Best card in the game right now.
This card
you have to play
cracked.
that. The card's like mandatory.
Yeah, because every deck just likes to Super Poly.
Yep. No explanation there.
Yeah. 1 Gold Sark.
Another starter.
This is the Banishment Courier to just help me extend if I need. If I don't get the White Dragon. And then Crown. I'm playing 2 Crown. It's a card I want to see, but I don't really want to see. It could come up. Sometimes it doesn't come up. But it's a good card to set to interact with a Cool Toon board. It's good against the mirror, but not really good against White Dragon, obviously. But, yeah. And then 1 Retribution for a trap.
Yes.
That's straight 40.
Nice.
Let's go to the extra deck.
Yes, sir.
I'm playing 1 Ecclesia, Black Dragon, Dark Dragon. Sword Soul, the champion. This card, broken, cracked. There's a lot of times my opponent didn't read the other effect, where it was like target, negate a card, and then destroy it if you have Albaz or Ecclesia in grave.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, so it threw people off. I'm gonna show you these 3. 2 of them are Super Poly targets. This I was testing for the tournament. It came up once where I just ripped like an Albion somebody dumped off a Fallen. I banished like an Albaz and an Ecclesia with this guy, and then I looked at my opponent's extra deck, and I ripped like 3 more cards that just like kept trying to let them play, and it was nice, but it only came up once because there's a lot of times where I just forget this guy has an attribute change effect.
Yeah.
And I forgot a lot of times change him to fire, so it didn't really help me out to get to this guy.
It's kind of niche.
Yeah. It was more like I didn't need it because the board was like already established, and if my opponent broke the board, they broke the board. I couldn't really do anything.
Nice.
But
okay.
I would put this to Garura, in my opinion. After testing it, it's nice, but not needed.
Okay.
This is like the Super Poly targets. We also have other fusions: Gragonal, Rimbro, Alba, Mirajade, Lebellion, Titaniclad, 2 Albion, 2 Dogma.
Those are branded cards.
Yeah. So these are the branded fusions. But
Yep.
Gragonol, I put it to 1. I was doing a lot of research and seeing what it felt like to have one. And a lot of people said it was fine. So I ended up trying it for this event. And as a branded player that hasn't been playing for that long, it did feel pretty nice to just have one, and it felt safe. Because you have guys, have this Dark Dragon that just shuffles this back from Vanish.
Yeah.
So, or Graveyard. So, a lot of times I go branded at High Spirits, target this and this, and then target a random card on field, and then I put them back, and then I just go branded at High Spirits, reveal a Spellcaster, dump this again. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of times where it just, it won me the game off of just, that little bit of interaction.
Very nice.
Yeah. Let's go to the extra deck.
Side deck.
Side deck. My bad.
Extra deck 2.
Long day of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the second day of the I'm playing 3 Ghost Ogre.
God, yes.
Reason for this card is
This card is so underrated.
it is against the Light and Darkness deck. It's just really crazy.
It's crazy against Elfinote.
Oh my god!
Can be crazy against Cool Tune.
The amount of times I ogred the trap is insane.
Yeah, it's really good.
A lot of the time, they were really shocked I ogred them. Mm-hmm. But definitely, if you can main this, I would main it. But in branded, I would side it. This card's insane. Mm-hmm. I'm playing 2 Illusion Gate. With testing, the thought process is my opponent leaves Dogma in the grave, and I go Illusion Gate to bring back their Dogma.
Trigger its effect on the summon, yeah.
And
makes sense.
In theory, it made sense, but a lot of the time, the more issues I had weren't the monsters, it was the back row, which felt like I needed Lightning Storm more. For this event, it wasn't too many back row decks. It was just more Light and Darkness. I played Cool Tune. I played against the Mirror twice. And this card I never drew it, but I felt like it could have changed the game, but I still feel like the back row was just probably the right hit for some of the decks, because a lot of them had Judgment, Retribution, Fallen, cards that I could wipe off from interaction.
You think Duster and Lightning Storm would have been more impactful then?
It would have probably did a lot more damage than this, even though in theory it makes more sense, but I'd rather just not pay 4,000 my life points either.
Yeah, it's a good card, but it's just hit or miss right now.
Yeah, I think next format could be a little bit better, but we'll see. I was playing 2 Thrust. Thrust was to search off Illusion Gate or Duster. I'll show you that. I was playing Duster as well, but I was playing 2 Thrusts to try to search these or search this card, Duality. Sloth.
Duality.
not Duality, Sloth. My bad. All these pop cards that make me go crazy.
The hand mulligan.
Yeah, this card's insane as well. Let's say this, right? You have this and this, and then your opponent ashes you.
You start with that card and your opponent ashes Pot of Sloth.
Oh, everything just goes crazy.
Reveal Fallen of White and just go off.
Yeah. Plus, it's cards that people aren't expecting is Sloth right now, because people are like, oh, it's not good in the format.
Customizes your hand, brother. What?
Customizing your hand is insane, especially if you get Super Poly in your hand, and you know it's gonna win you the game. Mulligan for 9 cards, that's some magic stuff. Right? But even getting a hand trap that could be interactive during the game is just insane. Imagine me mulligan, adding this, and then this, and then I have Thrust as well. Right? I'm probably gonna win the game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But yeah, I'm debating on this because I've seen a lot of spell cancer lines lately, and it's been putting a little bit of fear in me. So I did swap a couple of these cards out for Santa Claus. That's something I did switch up just so I could take away floodgates and things like that. Just give me a little bit more flexibility. Yeah. I'm also playing 3 Mistaken Arrest.
That card's crazy. Yeah.
It's
roll on your turn.
Yep. And there's a lot of times where you could like hold this for your opponent's turn and then flip it when they try to add something so they can neg a card. So that you don't have to worry about it on your turn. And then the last three.
Solemns.
These Solemns are broken, and Accusation on any branded deck
just
kills,
nutty.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
It
doesn't even matter that you're negating the activation. But banish all copies, yeah, no, good luck with that.
Yeah, it really just changes the game. And then being able to, like, if you have two of these set, like, you could use the other effect on the other one and then make sure, like, call by doesn't ever resolve, right? Like, that changes the game a lot. But, yeah.
It's still pretty good even if you use the 1500, because then, again, you're negating the activation, but they can't activate another card with that same name.
Yep.
So it just, yeah.
So, like,
card's crazy.
If your opponent tries to, like, use a card that says they can't, if you negate the activation, and you do this, and they do it, like, if they have another one in hand, they can't use it. So it's also pretty nice because of that aspect, like you're improving there. But it's still, like, these cards are just really insane in this format. Being able to hit, like, really important spells or traps that just, like, could end the turn. But yeah, this is my branded deck profile.
God, yes.
Hopefully you guys see me again after Nats.
He's the Acardski rep.
I'm trying.
He's the lone wolf going to Nats.
I'm really trying, and I've been working a lot on this deck and trying to theorize and be a little bit different so I could throw people off.
God, yes. Well, hey, congrats on 5th place.
Of course.
Thank you so much for the deck profile.
Of course.
Team Acardski.
Hell yeah.
Signing out.